What's up, Pioneer fam? I'm going to give you guys a little shop tour today. Let's check it out. So first thing we like to check out when we come in the door is it's a map of the world here. It's got a pin in every country we've ever sent a belt or one of our products to. So this is the discount belt room. So we have on the website, y'all may be familiar with our discount belt page, where these are all belts where they had to be remade for one reason or another. Maybe a customer changed their mind on what color they wanted, small imperfection on the belt from the manufacturing process, different reasons like that. So those belts end up here and they get put on the website for a discounted rate. That's where we keep all these. We also have our little photo booth here. This is where we take a lot of pictures for our super cool Instagram belts that y'all are all familiar with, that you see on there. This is also where we keep a lot of our exotic leathers for a lot of the in-depth custom belts that we do. Like this is a brown elephant hide. We have a whole bunch of other exotic hides in here too. And if you want a belt with an exotic hide like this, it's best to email to order those and we can assist you from there. And this is the office, and this is the office team. This is where we process all of your orders, where we answer all the emails and requests that you guys have. We got Pam over there. She's the custom belt extraordinaire. Pam's gonna get you all hooked up and get your order processed and ready. We got Megan, she's office manager. She'll answer a lot of the questions you guys have. I work in wholesale. That's what I do. This is our embroidery area. This is where, if you choose to do a custom belt, we would embroider your belt. This is also where we embroider stock belts as well. But your order will come here, and then Julie will get the machine set up to embroider your belt just how you want it to be. We have over 1,000 embroidery thread colors to choose from. This is Stetson's corner. He's our artist. He does all the drawings on boxes. If you get something laser engraved on your belt, he's the guy that does it, and he does it over here. It's another really cool thing we offer. We're totally custom here at Pioneer, down from the belt all the way to the lever if you want to get something laser engraved on your lever. Now we're going to check out the shop and see where the magic happens, see where all the belts are made. You can see we have materials and belt loops ready to go. We also have some small presses over here that we use for stamping logos in the belts. And this is our treatment room. You can kind of see our treatment bath over there where we dip belts and then we hang them to dry and let the treatment process set in. So this is a sander, 2 sanding machines. This is kind of one of the last processes of the belt, is sanding all the edges and getting it nice and square. We got the sueding tables over here. So these guys, they run the glue machine over here. They put the belt and the suede through the glue machine. From there, they take the pieces of suede, or this is garment leather. They'll cement those pieces of suede or garment leather onto the leather for the belt. After they get the piece of suede on there, then they'll trim the suede and cut it out. So this is Matt's sueding table. He gets all the fancy custom belts with embroidery, and he's an expert in getting the embroidery lined up. So that's what Matt does. Matt, what are you working on over here?
Custom belt.
Another custom belt. Got some sparkle, last name. That's gonna be a pretty belt. So here we have all of our suede colors. We got a lot to choose from. This is where we pull them from before we put them on a belt, or we take them to the embroidery room to get your image or your name or whatever you want embroidered on there. We also have our sparkle colors. All of our pretty sparkly stuff, shiny. Then we also have big rolls of suede get taken to this station, and they get cut out by this press here. We have dies that cut the suede into the right size and shape for belts. And then from there, they get put in the suede storage area that we just saw. So this is the dyeing room. You can see over here, if you get a splatter belt, this kind of shows you where the splattering happens. We'll hang the piece of leather here, and then our dye guy will splatter the paint that you choose onto the suede for your belt. See here, this belt's getting dyed red. It's just getting set up right now. So this is the skiving table. Skiving is a process of radiusing the edges of the belt. So after they come from the sander, they have a rough square edge on them, which wouldn't be very comfortable if we sent the finished product to you like that. So this is a skiving tool, and we take this and we radius the edges of the belt so they're nice and rounded and comfortable for you. Request on our website to have a black edge put on your belt. So this is a good example of this belt does not have a black edge on it. It will be getting one. And you can see this belt does have a black edge on it. So after the belt is skived, if you choose to get a black edge on your belt, when you customize your belt, for these belts, that's the last step of the process, and this is about ready to get shipped out to the customer. So this is the sewing area. After your belt gets the suede put on it, or if you don't have suede on your belt, and just natural leather, and the pieces of leather get put together, it'll come over here with your choice of stitch color, stitch your belt together. Here's all of our stitch colors. We got quite a few options for you to match the color scheme that you want on your belt. So this is one of our presses. We use the press for a few things. Not only do we cut the belts out, full sheet of leather, but we also use the press to put the holes in the belts. So we have different dies and cut the holes out of the belts to put your lever on. And then we have dies that are also used to punch the holes out for a prong belt. You know, this one's a double prong, pioneer cut, single prong, all the different options that we have. This is the splitter. This is where after a belt gets cut out from a sheet of leather, it gets taken over here and cut down to the thickness that is needed for your belt. So this is the riveting station. This is solely for belts that have a prong buckle on them, so no lever belts. We also use the rivet machine for tricep straps. Pretty cool product. Tricep push downs on all your cable exercises. And we also use it for dip belts and a lot of our other products. This is where all the finished belts go. They go right here before they get grabbed by the shipping team and to get boxed up. These belts are done, shipping team will grab them and they'll bring them in here. So the belts get brought over to this table, and then from there they get put in a plastic sleeve and boxed up and get taken over to Sarah, who runs all of our shipping, and then she gets them sent out to you. This is our sewing area. This is where we make a lot of our wrist wrap, strap, things of that nature. This is where our laser cutout belts get stitched. So this is where your custom wrist wraps or knee wraps will get cut to the correct size, and they'll get their stitch and they'll get finished here. Plug to our personal line, our lifestyle products, wallets, and belts. Also plug to our outdoor line. We make dove hunting bags. Well, that concludes our little insight into Pioneer headquarters here in Coleman, Texas, and shows you a little bit of the journey that your belt goes through before it shows up at your doorstep and you get to put it to work and put it to use. And she does so much, I can't think of what to say. This is where Julie will just because that's on there. This is where Julie will start the process of embroidering your priorities on your belt.